This is Jimmy Cabs here in lovely downtown Los Angeles at the Belasco Theater. God, LA has changed so much. Anyways, 2017, but it reminds me of 1981. I'm here with the legendary Biff Byford, the motorcycle man himself. How are you?
Good to be here.
Denim and leather.
Yeah.
Over 35, almost 40 years. One of the things that I've always admired about Saxon and yourself is the fact that throughout all these decades, regardless of how the industry has been, Saxon has always had integrity and definitely has never caved into the pressures. In other words, musically, on stage, the energy, the stamina reminds me of back in 1980, 81 when I first saw you. My question to you is how do you do that?
Well, I suppose we, it's a bit like what Lemmy said, we can't do anything else. So, we've got to, the thing is with Saxon, we're always trying to be on the edge, and the edge of fitness, the edge of songwriting. So we're pretty much out there, really. We do manage to keep the energy up. I don't know why, really. We're just in good shape, I suppose.
The sincerity is what I really, truly admire, because in this business, regardless of what decade it is, but especially the last 10 to 15 years, with the new demographic, the millennials, the new market, a lot of musicians that evaporated or went away now are coming back to, recitate that career that for whatever reason became stagnant.
Yeah.
Saxon has never done that. And so what I enjoy the most now that I'm older is that you bring out that 12, 13-year-old adolescent that's inside of me, but yet I'm rocking out with another 12-year-old, 13, and we're both on the same energy wave, and the shows are impeccable.
Yeah, we tried to, we try to put a lot of energy in the show, and when we're writing songs now, we're trying to write songs that are exciting to listen to. I think that's the key. That you can never bring back the 80s. It's impossible. You can't bring back the 70s either. But you can still try and keep that edge. That sort of just not too laid back. Our music's 80s music, and it's always been a bit edgy.
But how have you been able not to be repetitious? How have you been able to still have that energy, have that foundation, but as the years have gone by, the decades, still maintain not only the musical integrity, but the organic energy to create that music?
I think we went through a period in the late sort of 80s where, we were changing slightly our recordings, our writing style a little bit. But I think we just turned around on ourselves and thought, what made us big in the first place? Why did people like us in 1980? And turn that around again. And, like I said, trying to write songs that are interesting lyrically, that are on the edge playing wise, for the guys on the guitars and things. So it's just a matter of finding something that we love and then being excited about it and then throwing it out there, and hopefully our fans will go with it,
Well put. Battering Ram, that came out 2015, another excellent record to the catalog, to the whole discography. New music. Are you working on new music now?
Yeah, we do. We've finished 7 songs. We recorded 7 songs with Andy Sneap, same guy who did the last one. He's gone off with Judas Priest now, so he's coming back again in September with us. So we should have it all finished by summer. So hopefully a new album out in 2018. Should be good.
So this tour that you're doing with UFO, wow, incredible.
Yeah.
Let me repeat that. This tour that you're doing with UFO in 2017, what a way to bring the age gap together. How do you feel about that?
It's great, really. It's a good package. It's
excellent package.
Especially
for the United States.
Definitely. We love UFO. We love UFO for years. That UFO are basically a 70s band, and we're an 80s band. So the two styles fit together really well. It's like you listen to UFO and you listen to us. It's like it's where we started really from that period.
Do you feel that the fact that you're playing with another pioneering band of hard rock, what have you, because there's so many labels now. The point is do you feel that playing toe-to-toe, you're at your best now than ever before? And I say that in a mental and also physical state. Do you feel that it brings out the best in the performances of a Saxon performance?
Yeah, I think it does, yeah. Obviously, we don't have as long to play as we usually have when we're headlining, when we're closing the show. But you've got to compact it all into the period that you have, We're playing for an hour and 10 minutes, which is not bad. But, our usual shows are an hour 45, 2 hours. So you have to sort of compact it in, and, I can't talk too much to the audience, So yeah, we it keeps us on the edge. I'm telling you, to go out in the middle. It's a nice spot to be in the middle of the show.
Right.
But it's crazy because everything's rushy. You know what I mean? All on stage, off stage. So it just keeps you on your toes, really.
How do you pick the songs for this tour?
It's virtually impossible.
Right.
To pick all the songs.
Every day.
Last night we had a bit of a different. Yeah, last night we had a bit of a different set list. I asked the audience what they wanted to hear, and we played a few different songs. So tonight we have a basic set, but I veer around off it sometimes. Like we play. There's so many songs, old songs we're not playing. Like 747 bands played on Never Surrender. And the list goes on and on. And on.
So many
the songs that we haven't got time to play, but we want to play some new songs as well. We want to play stuff. Of course. 2 songs off Battle and Ram, Sacrifice. We like to do one of Call to Arms. So, we can't play them all, can we?
Exactly. Here's the deal. Biff's heard it before. Legendary, groundbreaking, pioneering, indeed everlasting and indestructible. But let me just say this. It is a pleasure for me to see a musician and an artist like yourself who has maintained for going on 4 decades now, right? Is it?
It's 35 years since our first album
Do you get shocked when you realize that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's frightening to me.
Pretty long time ago, yeah. And, it's a while. Actually, 36 years ago, our first album came out.
The point is this. Whether you're from the 1980 era or so forth, come and see Saxon, not only because of this magnificent bill with UFO, but here is indeed an example of integrity and real. And when I say real, I mean real, because you were there when there was money, you were there when there wasn't, and now you're here with this whole so-called wave of...
Yeah, it's good. We've been through it all. Our motto is never surrender.
And they haven't. And this is the best part. True Saxon fans, it's going to be 1980 for you, except, the liver in the back might be shot. Biff Byford, thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah.
Go check out the Saxon site. Make sure you catch this phenomenal and historic United States tour with UFO and Saxon.